Well, like I said, we all can't sleep in the same bed and have the same position. My name is Zola Yomi Koiki, and everybody knows me as Koiki Media on the social media. The question again is, are we all going to agree on the second term of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? I'm sure, many of you will agree that he is capable to checkmate the rotten system left by the previous administration and the over 6 decades of many things that have gone wrong in Nigeria, and even the 16 years of the previous PDP government. That is not where I'm going. We have different individuals, influencers, bloggers, mainstream, social media, the new Gen Z, that would have the privilege to have criticized President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at one point or the other. But one thing is, the question, as I say every day, is that some of us have gone back to the round table, have gone back in depth, and look at some of the things he's done in 3 years that even the late previous administration failed to put through. And I can continue to mention many. But one of the most important things is, whenever we see, we will bring it to you, as it is 5 months to the election, and it is important that these are some of the individuals that have criticized the current administration, and I'm talking about DEJI, Adeyanju. Well, I saw these on his X handle, as you can see right there, and this was posted just about on the 19th of August 2026. It's got about 11,000 views. But what actually has DEJI Adeyanju put on his X handle? Adeyanju hails President Tinubu over appointment of new head of service, calls for end to corruption in civil service. I commend, well, that is Adeyanju saying this, not me now. I commend President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for appointing Mr. Abel Olumuyiwa Enitan, a seasoned administrator, as the new head of the civil service of the Federation. This is a timely and commendable choice. I urge the new head of service to use his wealth of experience to drive meaningful reforms, end corruption and ghost workers syndrome in the civil service, and strengthening efficiency and professionalism in the service. DEJI Adeyanju ESQ. Now, without taking much of your time, let me quickly point out that means that we have a president that has been appointing individuals that are capable to checkmate from the mineral resources. As we know, Dele Alake, the minister, is checkmating all the illegal miners that have taken Nigerian mining system as their own personal business, and many other areas. Yes, there's still corruptions, and we expect corruption, to fiddle away, but it can only fiddle away when we have the right people at the right office. Just as we have the central bank, we have the interior minister that is doing very well when it comes to, the immigration, the passport, and as many of us have been able to get our passport without too many issues for those of us diaspora in the UK, and I'm sure in other countries as well. Also, the Adeyanju mentioned, and I say, that is thanking President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for this commendable effort by appointing Mr. Abel Olumuyiwa Enitan as the head of the civil service for the Federation. That means ghost worker must come out, and also we expect the new head of service to checkmate every individual that are not meant to be paid, or those that have died and are still being paid, because we have millions of ghost workers, and that is also a burden on the income that should be in your own pocket. And corruption. Corruption is one of the biggest threats in any society. If you don't end corruption, corruption will eventually end that society. And President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing everything possibly best to make sure that corruption is wiped away, and also putting in the services and also the professionalism, as the Adeyanju has mentioned. Let's remember, 5 months to the election, this is not nothing more than campaign season. And yes, I, Olayomi Koiki, am putting my weight behind this current administration for continuity. And I say 4 plus 4 is equals to 8. Koiki Media, bringing the world closer to your doorsteps.